that look. That's right. Let's get sweaty. Let's get real sweaty. I'm talking rainforest sweaty. I'm talking swamp sweaty. Let's fill the bathtub full of sweat. All right. Baby, who wants to love the sensei?
We are live for the 6th episode of the Pyramid of Swanson. I'm a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give you one anyways. I was the leading scorer last week, number 4 on the leaderboard, but number 1 in your hearts, the Commissioner, Hairless Tomcat.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
We've got the bottom feeder over there. He's changed his name from the Penguins, Moon Pigeons. And then, of course, we've got Malibu Andy. All right, boys. Well, it was a good week of fantasy football this last week. Sam continues her journey to 0-7 by being dominated by this fella on this side here. Goose is making a surprising run. Had some dominance here. He's doing his typical sprint at the beginning of the year. I guess we'll see if he can keep up with that. Tabor continues his slide to 1-3. After being picked as one of the favorites at the beginning of the year. We've got Tanya.
We don't know anything.
Tanya continuing her 4-0 streak against the Penguins, who is also on his way to his first non-playoff year.
Will you cut that out?
I'll take a quick moment to give bottom feeder a chance for a rebuttal after we lit him on fire a little bit last week.
We're early in the season, and I'm recovering from a lot of injuries. Things will get better. I know it.
Said like
So
a true
like
Vikings fan.
Yeah. Shout out to the Vikes though, 4-0.
Hey, that's the one thing I have to grab onto right now when my team's getting decimated, so I'm going to hold on to it.
I will say a fun fact. I did take this picture last week when I was watching the Vikings game, and it had a little fun Bo Nix stat on there. Bo Nix, second quarter, 6 of 13, -7 yards. That's That's a franchise quarterback right there for the Broncos.
What's this? What's this letter?
What? How many total yards did he pass for? It was like 60, right?
60.
Hey, he threw a touchdown pass.
60 touchdown?
You should just give that W to the Broncos defense.
It's better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what you want from me.
And I think like Cortland Sutton had all of those yards, right? And he had like 62 yards, and somehow Bo Nix had less yards passed than Sutton had receiving yards. How does that even happen?
Hey, 2 road wins in a row against good teams or expected to be good teams. I mean, yeah.
A win's a win, I guess. A win's a win. I got to give you that credit. We'll keep going down the list here. We've got Tom Cruisen, my year's favorite, 1-3 still.
You were the chosen one!
Starting to kind of fall here a little bit. Sharky with the win. He's always competitive. And then my pick actually for last week, Malibu Andy versus Jake, wasn't even close. I shouldn't have trusted Jeremy. So, Penguins.
Why would you? He's the reigning Patrick. I mean, like thrice times, right? Or about to be?
Just about to be. This year would be number 3 if he found his way to that again. On a side note, Penguins, did you bench Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, well, I have Ferguson.
Oh, this week?
Yeah.
Jared Ferguson?
Is he killing it?
Yeah.
I saw he had a pretty good pass right away.
He scored 0 points last week, so it seemed like logical to probably not trust him.
I mean, he's got 14 right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good for a tight end.
Especially this year.
Tight ends in your team just don't go together, you know?
Yeah. You should have held on to Goddard.
How'd you even get Tyler? Oh, yeah, I guess he is number one now, isn't he?
Who dropped
Who
Goddard?
had him? Did I?
Yeah, he was part of that trade.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brock Bowers was available. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That is
tight end
bananas
in
that you got.
general this season is just a big mess. There's
Brock
no
Bowers
tight end you
hasn't-
can really trust right now.
Brock Bowers should not have hit the waiver wire ever. Who
Although
had
he
him?
still hasn't done that good. Tabor did.
Oh,
Yeah, just the one really, really good game. But his stats, like his target share, everything, all that stuff, like good. So.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But the Raiders are doo-doo.
he'll be playing from behind a lot. Lots of passing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, old Gardner Minshew can't even redeem that team.
Well, they're going to lose Devontae Adams too, so he could. Him and Lab McConkey could start doing a little better.
Yeah,
That's the word.
Another little tidbit I saw. Sam update. Is she cheating on Thielen? I saw she dropped him. Has somebody sent a wellness check on Samantha?
Oh no!
Has somebody told Thielen that Samantha
Even with the
no longer
quarterback
believes?
upgrade?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Jeez.
So
Deontay Johnson has been having got like 20 fantasy points back-to-back weeks at least. So, I mean, I guess Panthers.
Thielen might get traded to the Chiefs now, so she should go pick.
Oh wow, yeah.
That would be a good pickup. That might be a little insider trading right there. So if that
Mm-hmm.
if that happens, I'm sure the guy that owned
What inside
Rashid
knowledge
Rice,
do you?
Me and Adam are tight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The boys.
Yep.
you talk.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I talk a lot. He doesn't talk back. Never answers my text.
Yep, probably a restraining order on the way. Another thing I wanted to share is what is with the
Good
sportsmanship
segue.
with Jim and Mango last week. They were shaking hands after the game. I found it really gross that they were that cordial with each other.
And wasn't there another group that did that too?
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
Jake.
I said good game.
Yeah. Jeremy and Andy, you guys are being all lovey-dovey too. And what
I was sarcastically telling him good game. I only talk shit.
are we playing
Right, I
fantasy
knew that.
soccer now?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantasy soccer. Yep, that's what it is.
You gotta cut that behavior out right now.
I was showboating. I don't know about that, but
I don't think Jeremy was. I think Jeremy was legitimately saying good game.
oh yeah, definitely.
advantage of
He's too nice to understand my sense of humor.
Little bit as you know, Malibu is just teabagging him in his sleep while he tries to be nice to him. So
In the heart of America, stolen from Africa.
You'd always expect that.
I always expect that. And one last thing I want to point out, it's always great to watch your receiver throw a touchdown pass to your quarterback as you dominate Samantha on Monday night. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that Jared Goff pick.
Oh, that was the guy in the middle here. Might have been, I don't know. Austin? That's Goff?
I have Goff.
No, Logan. Logan
Oh,
had
okay. Oh, you're just floating your own boat. I see. Okay.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
Goff-
yeah.
was he the quarterback this week that didn't throw an incompletion? Was that him?
That was him.
Yeah. But it will go down the record books or something because it needs to be 20 minimum or something like that. And he had 18.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Only threw
dumb.
18 passes.
Well, I mean,
Yep,
the Lions
no
ran
record
like
books.
40 times, so I don't know.
Yeah, they have like the 4th and 5th, or no, 8th and 9th or something like that. Best running backs, like 2 top 10 running backs right now on their team.
If you had just drafted the entire Lions team, you'd probably be 3-1 in fantasy, right?
You'd lose this week.
You would
Yeah.
lose this week. You're right.
Yeah.
Hard to win when you don't
Take the
play.
loss.
Yeah. That's my knowledge for you. You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
All right. So based on our picks from last week, I am now 1-1 for putting my faith in Jake. Andy, you picked Jared. Did Jared win last week?
I think you did.
Yes. Oh, yeah, he killed Tabor. That's right. And then since you weren't here, Huber, we had Jared picking for you. He picked well. He had Tanya by 25 points.
Mm.
And you said 45 points. Did that actually happen? Andy, 45 points? Just enough. Oh, yeah, 50 points. Okay.
Ooh, nice. I got the score right, too, huh?
You even got the score right. All right. So
Nice.
this week, I'll go first here. I'll pull up Jared and Tanya's group of the week. So we got Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow. They're actually playing each other. Lamar Jackson all the way on that one. And I might give it to, we got BJ Robinson, Kyron Rollins. That's about a wash. Kamara, Javante. Kamara's probably better if he plays. A lot of injuries here for Tanya. Jefferson.
She's still 4-0, though.
Mike Evans. Jeez. I'm going to take Jared for this one by 20. There's a lot of injuries on Tanya's team, and some of the matchups seem a little more favorable with Jared's side. So I got Tanya by 20.
You mean
Or
you got
Jared
Jared
by 20. I got Jared by 20.
Okay.
And since Austin's looking, so Andy, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. So I really you asked me what I picked, and I just wanted to pick against you, going with my gut on that. I didn't even know that you have a lot of people on your bench this week, so that just happened to work out. Yeah, so you got Jeremy, one of the dumpster teams here, but so he's 1-7. You're 3-1. You have Derek Carr, which is kind of fallen off, and you're not even using your quarterback in your superflex this week, are you?
There's none available.
Because both of your quarterbacks are. Well, why do you have a backup quarterback with the same bye week as your starting quarterback? That's just a flaw right there. What were you thinking?
What a rookie.
Or maybe Derek Carr was your third string, and yeah, okay, obviously, yeah. Then now you can just drop Derek Carr after this, and you'll be good. But yeah, okay, so you're not even starting a quarterback, which is tough because, currently Kirk Cousins has a lot of points. So
he does. He is
based off of what I see currently,
lighten it up.
You like that? You like that?
But you know what? I'll give you this. You know what? I don't think it's going to be a blowout or anything. I think he'll keep it close. I'll say, over under 25, I guess we'll say under 25. But Jeremy.
I'm going to say under
Which
25.
predictions have him winning by 40, so I don't know why I'm being nice to you, but we'll say he'll let you down so gently.
I don't think you're being nice. You're just taking prior history of Jake, who just hasn't done well at all, despite having a full-strength roster. I don't think he's scored 200 punts yet.
Yeah, I'm taking that into account, too. Yeah, all those factors. Yep. Yeah.
It's going to be a huge moral victory if I win with both my starting QBs out, a bunch of my teammates.
I think that's called a victory, actually.
Yeah, I'll take it as a victory too, but
yeah,
Victory squared.
Victory squared, yeah. All right, Bottom, what do you got?
So I'm picking between Andy and Sharky this week. There's some interesting teams. Sharky's especially with the Tua injury, that really hurt him. So he's got Tyreek Hill, who's almost benched at this point, and A-Chain is probably not that far off because he's the only thing that they can do is try to run and do little short dink-and-dunk passes. So I think that's tough. But then, Andy, you got quite a few people on bye, or, Adam's not playing right now. Flacco's not going to play, so I don't think Taylor's going to play. So I don't know what you're going to do, man. I still am going to take Andy in this game because he'll have to find somebody.
I'll find a way.
Jonathan Taylor, but and overall you have the better team outside of that because of the Dolphins issues. But frickin' Derrick Henry, he's going to run for another 200 yards this week. So I'll take Andy by 30.
Love watching
Andy
that
by
freight train
30.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King Henry's
Jim's
gonna
got a
be-
rough go. He's going to have a hard time scoring points.
Yeah, he just doesn't have any just bona fide studs that are capable of a big game right now. Stroud has looked average at best.
Dalton
Jordan Mason,
will be
yeah.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're telling me I should maybe pick up a second running back and Joe Flacco right now, huh?
I mean, might not be a
Just
bad.
in case.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pierre
No,
Strong, CSU
just leave.
alumni.
You might need Joey. He might come in handy later.
I mean, for backups to keep on your bench, if Richardson goes down, which he does every other game he plays, he's probably a good one to keep.
Yeah. Well, I just dropped Bo Nix for Flacco, so man, that's confusing for me personally. Flacco was a Bronco one time.
I don't know what you're going to do without the 60 yards of passing from Bo Nix, though. I know.
That's going
It's
to
a
be
really
hard to
big block.
replicate. Yeah, replace those points.
Listen, all right, he's played really good defenses.
I think Amon Ra almost had that many yards of passing last week.
Better passer
All right.
rating.
So last week we had Jared guess the 6 playoff teams. I think since Bottom probably won't be a part of that, we'll let him take a stab at it.
Well, the 6 playoff teams this year, huh?
There's always only 6.
Well, I know that, but you're wanting me to take a stab at who makes it then. Is that what
Yep.
you're saying? All right. Well, I think I'm going to keep it. I'm going to sneak in, of course, and never miss.
Never misses.
Never miss. And then I will take, I actually think Jared, if teams stay healthy, is going to take the top spot.
Putting
I
that
think
in first place. I'm going to say that.
Tanya will probably end second. I'm going to have Sharky dropping out. Logan, you might be 5. Andy, you can be 4, I suppose. And I'm going to say Jeremy gets it together and he hops up to number 3. How about that?
What?
Who do you have at 1?
So I got in the playoffs, I have
Jared at 1?
Jared at 1, Tanya at 2. I'll put Jeremy up to 3.
What?
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Like Jake? Jeremy?
Jake, yeah.
That we're talking about the same Jeremy?
The same Jeremy, man.
Huh.
And then I said Andy at 4, Logan at 5, me at 6.
So you're taking Sharky and
Sharky, Tabor.
out of it. Yeah.
Who else?
Sharky out of it and putting Jeremy in there.
Yeah.
Out of the current standings.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
Matt in the Patrick. I'm assuming Jared didn't put me in the playoffs last week. I don't think I got to that part of the podcast.
He did. He had Tanya, Andy, Jim himself, you, and Sam.
He's a believer in Sam, which
Yeah.
I don't know if we can have him back.
No.
No,
Did
we're
he-
going to act like that.
Speaking of that, did Tanya change Austin's name in her phone this week? Did you ask?
Oh, Austin's name. I can't remember what you're talking about, but
Well,
I know.
remember-
Okay, probably not. Is the answer.
What was your nickname again? I don't remember.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just facts, is what it is.
No,
But what was
you're-
it?
Slam
yeah.
That's what you are in the phone. You're slam.
It's been that way since a long time ago. Yeah.
That's awesome. So then the joke was I was going to be Slam Piece 2 or what?
Excuse me?
Well, like she was going to have her way with me on the fantasy football field. Oh, I really offended Andy. Oh boy.
I don't know, man.
Nice. Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
Anyway,
All right.
Anyway,
next
let's get
segment.
to the fun fact of Frank. So, how many losses in a row do you think is the current record right now?
Oh, okay. So the most wins in a row reference last week was 7,
No,
or was it 8
10.
by Sarah? Sarah had 10 in
Right.
a row.
That 10-game win streak. What?
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
She did it twice.
Twice?
Not just
Yeah.
once.
Oh, you
but
didn't watch
twice.
last week's podcast, huh? Look at that.
Ah, there she is.
That's so many wins right there.
She's studying for next year already. That's what she's doing right now.
Probably.
Yeah, taking a year off to come back strong.
She
Like
ain't
Aaron
helping you,
Rodgers.
clearly.
No.
No? No help for me. I'm going to guess, I think Sam, like the first year or something, lost nine straight.
It's got to be Sam, no matter what number it is.
Well, that's not true, because there's one, was it Steph that went 1-13 or something?
Oh.
So Steph lost like maybe 12 games in a row.
The Patrick runs deep in her family, huh?
No,
She
it was only
didn't
9
lose the
games.
whole year that year.
Oh, okay.
The
No,
9
it
games?
So Sam and Steph have both lost 9 in a row.
That's the stat?
That's the stat.
Okay. I didn't even get to guess, Logan. Jeez.
Ah, shoot.
I know. I was going to say 7, but
You were going to say 7? Okay.
I think 7 is just the
9
number.
in a row. Boy, that's...
I'm going to pick 7 for every stat.
So on those years that they had 9 losses, did both of those teams win the Patrick? Or get the Patrick, not win it?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I think Steph did...
So Steph has been the Patrick before?
Yeah.
Yes,
Man.
she has.
Jeremy's doing a great job of taking over her team.
Yeah, he kind of jumped into her shoes. Because the one year they were both in it, Jeremy actually did pretty well.
The first year?
Yeah.
I think Steph lost it that year. She lost
The year
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if Sam did.
No, I don't think Sam did. She should have, but she didn't. So Steph was
That might have been one. That might have been the year that Sarah lost it. That Sarah got the Patrick, and it was to Sam's like 2-12 team or something.
Forget everything we said about those win streaks.
Sarah's also gotten the Patrick 2 years. Right?
Oh my goodness!
Yep. 3 championships, but 2 Patricks.
I mean, when
That's
Sarah
pretty bad.
plays, she just basically just says YOLO, and some good things happen, and then some really bad things happen. So
So Patrick should cancel out a championship.
I mean,
In theory.
maybe.
Yeah. So you could say
I know.
who has the most championships.
I knew exactly where you're taking that.
It could be somebody else. I don't know.
Oh, we got some fighting words here from the Queen. Want to say that?
I got the popcorn.
I'm gonna have to come back next year just so I can kick your ass.
I'm pretty sick of your goddamn mouth. What do you want to do, huh? What do you want to do?
Oh, keep it PG, missus.
Hey, we put this as Queen on the rating.
yeah. So I will do another stat that kind of counts all the points based on how you finished that year. I haven't decided if there's going to be negative yet. And then we can kind of actually show like who has actually done the best over the course of the 10 years. So to be determined, Andy.
So is this going to be regular season stats, or how are you going to point that out? Like regular season win-loss?
No, I'm going to give a total to that. I'm going to give a total to total points. I'm also going to go by how you finished in the playoffs. And
All about how you finish.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just going to tally up and then kind of go from there. It's going to be totally arbitrary and meaningless, but it'll be fun to poke holes in it.
Yeah, you're gonna find a way to make yourself first.
Yeah, why you're not doing anything at work? Just do that.
Yeah, that is my full-time job.
People don't need you. Nobody's gonna die.
Well, I don't have anything else on the docket, boys. Anything from your guys' end?
I'm just hoping for no injuries again this week. That'd be nice to have 1 week where I don't lose a star player.
This just
You had
might be
stars?
your-
I did.
I'm hoping for just continued reigning of the Klinger household over everybody here. I mean, we're pretty much a power couple.
They've sold their soul.
8-0.
Gosh. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, the Tanya trade she sent me today. She probably thought she was kind of sneaky. The offer was Mark Andrews for Dalton Kincaid on my end.
Mm-hmm.
But I said I countered it with a very appealing offer. So
okay, what'd you counter with?
I said that's fine. We can do that. And that I would give her Rasheed White for Saquon Barkley, which slam dunk trade. Hope she accepts it.
What? Rasheed? What? Who?
That's insulting.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on.
You might get away with
there's-
that if you send that to Sam.
There's some weight to Mark Andrews' name,
I think that
Like,
guy's not seeing another
What?
5-target game this whole year.
I don't know, man. What if he just turns into the Mark Andrews of year or two ago? I don't know.
When you give Derrick Henry the ball 60 times a game, there's really no more possessions that go around.
Yeah, I think they only have to pass like 10 times a game.
Well, good. I like that, Derrick Henry. But, I told her she should offer her kicker with Mark Andrews
Oh no.
because she has the best kicker, the Cowboys guy. So
Is he actually number one?
Oh, Aubrey? Oh, he's for sure the best kicker in the league right now. Definitely.
I gotta fact check that. That doesn't sound right.
If not fantasy
Yeah.
points, in real life, he definitely is very impressive right now.
He's right. And he is
Yeah.
number one.
If you could trade, if you wanted to switch kickers, I bet you'd do it.
Because he did drop 220 burgers the first 2 weeks. I mean, it definitely helps winning when your kicker drops 20. So.
Yeah. Mark Andrews and Aubrey for a good tight end and your kicker.
I like the original one better. We'll see if she takes it.
Just straight up Mark Andrews for Kincaid.
Not that one.
Oh, your counter offer where you're taking the best running back in the league. Got it.
When I'm giving the best tight end in the league.
Dalton Kincaid isn't Goddard number one right now?
I think Goddard would be number one because he
Hey,
has
Yeah.
Kincaid's
140 yards.
top
today.
five. Saquon's also top five.
Kincaid
so
has some good floor right now. It seems it's about 10 points a week or whatever, which is good because a lot of people have gotten 0, maybe 20 points 1 week, like the New England guy. Yeah, tight end's a mess right now. Moral of the story:
yeah. All right, boys. Well, that's episode number 6. We'll see how our picks do next week and take it from there.
Peace.
Baby, are you ready to lick me sexy? Take off your shoes and suck me sexy.